Good morning, class. I am so happy you're here today. So today is Friday and we made it through our first week of at-home learning. You guys have been working so hard this week. I've seen so many of you logging in, making comments about your work and each other's work, posting videos on Seesaw, which have been awesome. Those videos have totally made my day, and I love seeing your faces because I miss you so much. There are some assignments that are due with the due dates for today. Please do not feel stressed if you don't finish all of the assignments. I put plenty of stuff in there. You know, I like to overplan because I want to make sure you have lots of things to do to keep your brains busy. But hopefully you've been doing other things too. Hopefully you've been going outside to play, playing board games, helping mom and dad prepare meals in the kitchen, baking cookies. You're doing so many other valuable things at home. So it is absolutely fine if you don't complete all of the assignments that I post on the classroom. I just want to make sure you have lots of options so that you can continue making your brain smarter and smarter and smarter. If you have any questions about anything, please continue to send me comments or messages, and I try to respond to them as quickly as I possibly can. But anyway, our feature presentation today is Chapter 39 of Crash. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Chapter 39, March 22nd. Something happened in English today. A couple weeks ago, we got an assignment. Write an essay about someone you know. Tell what that person means to you. I wrote about Scooter. Not about the stroke and the rehab and all, just the good stuff. I told about his great cooking and the stories in bed and how he came to all my games, even in the rain. The papers were due today. When I got to class, Webb was already there, wearing the old peace button. DeLuca was there. I took my seat. Webb got up to talk to the teacher. As soon as that happened, Mike went to Webb's desk and snatched some stapled sheets of paper from it. Probably Webb's essay, I figured. On the way back to his desk, he crumpled it into a ball. When Webb got back, he saw right away what had happened. He started looking around frantically for his essay. Under his desk in his books, kids were giggling. Suddenly, while Webb's back was to him, Mike turned and whipped the paper ball to me. I never didn't catch a ball that was thrown at me in my life. I caught it. The bell rang. Everybody settled down. The class started. The teacher didn't ask for the essays right away. As the period went on, I got more and more curious about Webb's paper. Finally, as quiet as I could, I uncrumpled it. I flattened it against my desktop, shielded it with my book, and read. One of my most important people to me is my great-grandfather, Henry Wilhide Webb III. I feel very fortunate and blessed to have a great-grandfather, but he is more than that to me. He is 93 years old. It is hard to believe that someone who is 80 years older than I can understand how I feel, but he can. He is my best friend. Henry Wilhide Webb III gave me my first name. In the year 1919, he ran for his college track team in the famous Penn Relays. Shortly after that, he traveled west to the state of North Dakota, and he settled there and raised a family. But he never forgot the day at the Penn Relays. When I was born, my mother told him that he could name his first grandson. He named me Penn. That was me. We moved to Pennsylvania 7 years ago. I have only seen him once since then. I miss him so very much. Most of all, I miss the stories that he used to tell me about the old days. Sometimes he makes me sad when he says that he feels himself disappearing like the prairie. My great-grandfather is coming to visit us for 2 weeks in April. He is coming then because that is when the pin relays take place. He says he wants to see them one last time. I do not believe he knows that middle schools and even grade schools now compete in the relays. I believe that the best gift I can give my great-grandfather would be for him to see me run in the pin relays. That is why I have been practicing my running every night. The teacher called for papers. I passed mine in. The bell rang. Everybody packed up. Webb took a last look around his desk. While everybody was headed for the door, he headed for the teacher. I intercepted him. I stuck the essay in his hand. I found it, I said. It's wrinkled, but it's okay. He was gaping at me like a hooked fish as I went out the door. Track signups are tomorrow. All right, that is it for chapter 39. I will film another video chapter of Crash next week on Monday. So be sure to log back in next week so you can see all the rest of the chapters. I think we have, let's see, there's 40, I think there's 52 chapters in this book. Let me see. And then we'll start our new read aloud. Nope, there's 48 chapters, and then we'll start our new read aloud. And hopefully you'll enjoy that one too. Bye.